Hello there and welcome. I'm Bob Proctor. You very likely saw me on the movie The Secret. Do you know that The Secret it's impacted the lives, it's estimated, of 380 million people all over the world. And that really does my heart good because I changed my life a number of years ago. In fact, it was 52 years ago. So it makes me feel good when the Secret has impacted someone and a person comes and tells me that it really made a difference. A man introduced me to this book 52 years ago. His name was Ray Stanford. And he said, Bob, the author of this book spent his entire life studying 500 of the world's most successful people. And he said, I think it would be a very prudent move on your part if you spent the rest of your life attempting to understand and apply what's in it. It's Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. Now, the book is literally falling apart. I've been reading it for over 50 years, and my life has changed like night and day. You see, I spent the first 26 years of my life just struggling, going nowhere. I was earning $4,000 a year, and I owed $6,000. But you know, 1 year after I was given this, and then followed the instructions of a man that really knew what he was talking about, I was earning $175,000. Then I took it over $1 million. Today, I have a company that operates all over the world. And we help people understand that there is a better way to live, and they can find it. It's available to them. You see, wealthy people live different than people that struggle. They aren't any better, they just enjoy a better lifestyle. And I have been studying wealthy people now for many, many years. And I have found that wealthy people all have one thing in common. They have multiple sources of income. They don't have one, they have many. They have up to thousands of sources of income. So if one gets cut off or the economy takes a dip, it really doesn't make any difference to them because they've got it coming in from so many sources. I was earning over $1 million a year and I couldn't understand why. I'd been raised to believe, probably much like you've been raised to believe, that if you're going to earn a lot of money, you've got to be really smart. Well, I knew that wasn't true because I was earning a lot of money and I knew I wasn't very smart. I was also raised to believe that if you're going to build a business or you're going to have a good job, you've got to have a great formal education. I had 2 months high school. I not only had a good business, I owned the business. We operated in Toronto, Montreal, Boston, Cleveland, Atlanta, and London, England. So I started to ask, what are the rules for winning? Why did I change? Because, you know, there's people who are functionally illiterate. They neither know how to read nor write, and they're earning millions of dollars. Well, as I started to put the pieces together, everything started to look different. And hopefully, you're going to put the pieces together and cause things to look different. I come to the conclusion that if network marketing did not exist, we should invent it. And it's a strange thing. Most people that come in contact with network marketing, they put a big wall up and they say, I'm not interested. And the truth is, they don't even understand it. I remember the first time a man went to explain it to me. There was a wall immediately come up. And he said, Bob, you're not interested in this area. And I said, no, I'm not. He said, do you understand it? And I said, of course I understand it. I've been around since network marketing began. He said, could you explain it to me? And you know something? I couldn't. I could not explain it to him. He said, why don't you do yourself a favor and sit down and listen to me? He said, I was in a seminar that you did, Bob, a few years ago. And I remember you saying, anything we don't understand, we have a tendency to criticize or ridicule. I said, that's right. And all of a sudden, I felt like I was caught in my own trap. So he started to explain it to me. And I thought, wow. My wife had been putting in long hours working in her own business, and I told her she should sell it. I said, the business owns you, you don't own the business. And she did. And I had her write out a long description of what she wanted. She wanted to have no lid on her income. She didn't want to have any employees. She wanted to run her business from anywhere in the world. She wanted to run it from her laptop computer. And I said, you know, that looks like the impossible dream. Well, it was only a few days after that I met this man and he explained it. I went home and I explained it to Linda. She has earned millions of dollars in network marketing. She has no employees. She can run her business from anywhere in the world, and she decides how much she's going to earn. She just sits down with a pen and a piece of paper and decides how she wants to live. Now, I recommended that she join a company called Vemma. And I recommended it because I know the man that owns the company. I know the product they have is excellent. It's accepted worldwide, and it's accepted by people who are naturopaths. They're really into health all over the world. I know the man that owns the company. I knew his parents. He's a quality guy. It's a quality company. Now, there's a young man in Australia, Craig Walton. He was a professional golfer. At 19, he had his own business. He set up a golf supply store, which became one of the best in Australia. And if you bought something there, good on you, mate, because he knew what he was doing. And Craig works with a man named Billy McSwain, who I've known for a number of years now. He is a giant in network marketing. He's one of the top network marketers in the world. Billy McSwain has a heart as big as the state that he's from in America. He works directly with Craig Walton, and you are in that group. So don't turn this opportunity down. When someone talks to you about this, open your mind, because I'm going to tell you, this is one of the best opportunities for time and money freedom that you're ever going to find. Everybody wants both. They want time and money freedom. They want more time to live the way they really want to live. And they want the money to be able to afford it. Money's only good for two things. One is to make you comfortable, and the other enables you to extend the good you do far beyond your own presence. Well, you want to know something? The opportunity that you're looking at here with Vemma will give you that. Oh, it doesn't happen overnight. There's no quick fix. But in a relatively short period of time, you can have multiple sources of income. Do you know, I've traveled all over Australia. I love Australia. And the thing I think I like best about Australia is the freedom that the people enjoy. Now you say, well, they have freedom all over the world. But they don't all have mental freedom. The average Aussie has a mental state that they can do anything. And you know something? They can. This is a phenomenal opportunity. This is an opportunity that I want you to sit down and really think about. Because Craig and all his associates here in Australia, and Billy McSwain, who's one of the top in the world, they're directed, connected, and right with you. And that's what you need. You need a team of people that can show you how to make it happen. Now, I've got a reputation that is worldwide. I wouldn't do anything to stain or do hurt my reputation. I have a company that operates all over the world. It's the Procter Gallagher Institute. It's headquartered in Phoenix, Arizona, but we operate in 90-some countries. So I'm not going to jeopardize the reputation that I have built over the past 50 years. And I willingly and gladly support this opportunity. And I want to encourage you to look at it. You see, when Ray offered me that book and told me, he said, Bob, do exactly what's in it, I never dreamed that the things that have happened would happen. Well, you're looking at such an opportunity here. Billy McSwain and Craig Walton and their associates can show you how to get anything you seriously want. You can live the good life. Don't ask anybody what they think you should do. Go inside. Say, I'm going to give this a whirl. And then give it everything you've got for 90 days, and I guarantee you this, it'll give you everything you want for the rest of your life. This is Bob Proctor, and thank you.